During Squadron 42 gameplay at this past season con, we saw a lot of Vanduul ships, different sizes and different types, and some of them I've never seen before. So I went ahead and did some research on them, and here are what I found out. So let's take a look at them one by one in this video. And we're gonna start by the size of the ship, from the smallest size to the biggest size. And to my surprise, the smallest Vanduul ship is the Vanduul Scythe, which is only 29 meters long. The Vanduul Scythe is a medium fighter that appears in every Vanduul raid. There is not a single allowance for comfort, cargo, or anything that would dilute the ship's primary function as a dedicated dogfighter. Featuring a hefty weapons payload, the Vanduul Scythe's real asset is its maneuverability, found in the twin main and 12 maneuvering thrusters. And we do have a Vanduul Scythe replica that is currently flyable in-game. That's the Xperia Scythe, manufactured for human usage. The human-made Vanduul Scythe has two size 1 and two size 5 weapons. One of the size 5 is called Wrath Cannon, the other size 5 is called War Cannon, and the two size 1 are called Weak Repeaters. The Vanduul Scythe also comes with 8 size 1 Arrow 1 Vanduul missiles, as well as 1 size 1 ramming blade on the right. And the Vanduul Scythe, I think, is a hull limited ship. I haven't seen it on sale during IAE nor during Alien Week. I don't know how rare this ship is, but it is one of those rare ships in Star Citizen. But I do hope after Squadron 42 gets released, sometime during 2026, this Xperia Scythe can become a Vanduul Scythe, because the Vanduul Scythe, to my opinion, is much cooler than the human-made Xperia Scythe. The next ship is a Vanduul Blade, which is 30 meters long. The Vanduul Blade is a light carrier-based fighter with high maneuverability that is often used as scouts and first-wave assault crafts, as we can see so clearly in this Squadron 42 gameplay. And currently in-game, we do have Xperia Blade as a replica for the Vanduul Blade. The Xperia Blade is manufactured by human for military use. The Xperia Blade is a light fighter, so it lacks in armor, but the maneuverability of the blade is beyond anything else out there, which makes up for its lacking of armor. The Xperia Blade comes with 2 size 3 Warlord cannons and 2 size 2 Wasp repeater, as well as 8 Arrow 1 Vanduul missiles. The Xperia Blade is a in-game purchasable ship. You can get it from Astro Armada at Area 18 for close to 8 million AUEC. And the blade is usually on sale during Alien Week and IAE. Also, I think during last year's CitizenCon, I heard that once Squadron 42 is released, the Xperia Blade will also be upgraded to the real Vanduul Blade. The next ship is a Vanduul Glaive, which is 33.3 meters long. The Vanduul Glaive is a medium fighter that resembles the symmetrical version of the Vanduul Scythe. This ship is generally piloted by the Vanduuls with more combat experience. They are better armed and have 2 huge ramming blades as its wings. And currently in-game, the Xperia Glaive is the human-manufactured replica. It has 2 size 5 Wrath cannons and 2 size 1 Weak Repeaters, as well as 8 Bullet 2 Vanduul missiles, and the Bullet 2 are size 2 missiles. And this ship also has 2 ramming blades, 1 on each side. The Xperia Glaive is not purchasable in-game, however, it is pledgeable. But if you want to purchase a ship, you have to finish the Vanduul Swarm in the Arena Commander. And according to CIG, the Xperia Glaive will also be upgraded to the Vanduul Glaive once Squadron 42 gets released. The next ship is a Vanduul Stinger heavy fighter, 56 meters long. This ship has 1 size 5 plasma cannon and 4 size 2 laser cannons. with one main turret which has 2 size 2 plasma cannons and total 16 size 2 bullet missiles. And believe it or not, according to my research, this ship is in active development since Alpha 3.13.1, and it also appeared on the Squadron 42 roadmap. So I wonder if we will be able to pledge this ship or not one day, or if we can purchase the ship in-game or build the ship in-game. Because I think the Vanduul ships looks a lot cooler than a lot of our human ships. This is definitely one of them. The next ship is the Void Vanduul Heavy Bomber, 124 meters. Wow, this ship is a different level now. The Vanduul Void Heavy Bomber is able to launch a number of missiles, torpedoes, and especially a boarding craft toward the target. I wonder if any of our human ships can do that. According to my research, this ship has 4 remote turrets, which has a total 8 size 2 Vanduul repeaters. But I am not able to get any information on its torpedoes and missiles. But since this is a heavy bomber or a torpedo ship, so you can imagine this ship will pack a lot of torpedoes and missiles and ordnances, as well as a boarding craft, as we can see so clearly during the Squadron 42 gameplay. And this is one of the major features or major gameplays for Squadron 42, especially in space combat, because this boarding craft allows Vanduul to board our human ships so we can engage FPS combat inside our ship. This is a wonderful feature. So I really hope one day we'll be able to pledge the ship or build the ship. It's gonna be so useful as a boarding. Forget about the Legionnaire if you have the Void. The next ship is a Vanduul Lightfire. This is a capital-sized communication ship, 362 meters long. And just to give you an idea of how big the ship is, our human Idris is only 240 meters. Imagine that. And I cannot find a lot of information about the ship. The last time the ship was leaked is 2016. But during this year's Squadron 42 live game review, we actually saw this ship in action. And we know this is a Vanduul communication ship. Most likely is used to command the squadrons of Vanduul fighters in different regions of the war zone. And because it's a capital-sized ship, it can also carry Vanduul fighters. But in terms of the ordnances and weaponry, I couldn't find any information about it. The next ship is a Vanduul Hunter corvette. And according to my research, this ship is 475 meters long, but because the Hunter was originally classified as a destroyer in the Vanduul ship size chart. However, during this Squadron 42 live gameplay review, this ship is reclassified as a corvette. So I wonder if the size will be affected or not, because a corvette usually is smaller than a capital-sized ship, right? Or maybe this is just a huge Vanduul corvette. The Vanduul Hunter corvette has one big main cannon. I don't know the size of it. It also has a 1 size 7 tail turret, which has 2 size 7 Vanduul cannons. On the nose, it has 2 size 7 large nose turrets. And these turrets has 4 size 6 plasma cannons. It also has a lot of size 5 plasma cannons on each side of the ship, served as bullseye firing cannons. So this ship packs a lot of heavy weapon, heavy firepower. The next ship is the Mauler Vanduul Cruiser, size unknown. And we also have very limited information about the ship. The last time the ship was leaked is 2015. But during the Squadron 42 gameplay review, we've also seen this ship in action. But too bad, this ship was destroyed by a size 12 torpedo shot from the UEES Scimitar. Alright, here comes the king, the Vanduul Kingship. The Vanduul Kingship is a dreadnought, fleet carrier, command and control ship, an assault transport combined in a single hull. It's the largest Vanduul ship known to humanity, and it is reported to be between 1,500 to 3,000 meters long. To give you a perspective of how big the ship is, the Bengal carrier, which we can see during the Invictus launch week, The length of the Bengal carrier is 1100 meters, but the Vanduul kingship is between 1500 to 3000 meters long. Imagine the scale of that ship. The weaponry for the kingship, it has a size 12 tachyon cannon. I think that's its main gun, which one shot destroyed one of our Bengal carriers. It has 14 large turrets, which has 28 size 9 tachyon cannons. It has 32 medium turrets, which contains 64 size 7 plasma cannons. It has 24 anti-air turrets, and they're all size 5s. It has 20 point defense turrets, and they're all size 5s as well. It has 30 missile turrets, which contains 362 size 2 bullet missiles. And that's not including the ships that the kingship can carry, with all the light, medium, and heavy fighters the ship can carry. One kingship is enough to take over a whole planet if there is no defenses against it.
Break engagement with this destroyer. Align for a run on the kingship. Next time we take a hit, drop our shields an extra 30%.
And thanks to the wise, strategic command of Admiral Bishop, we were able to defend ourselves against such a titan, such a cosmic beast, and even forced it to go self-destruct in order to destroy us. And even that effort was thwarted by the brave efforts of the common soldiers in the UEE Navy. And we were able to save the planet down below once more from a large-scale invasion. And that is all for now.